Welcomes you to the
just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow, yellow! Argolani! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
incomplete.
Yellow.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way that he made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Texans offense and their quarterback coming.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 15. Fight on these two. Yellow. Fight.
Now Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Hey, Ripley. Yellow. Hey, 40, 15, yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. And he drops this off to Townsend, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a gain of 4.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Yellow. I'm going, Eddie. Hey, Sunday. 57 colors. 15. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, 57. 43. Hey, Ripley.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real...
Yellow. Attack. 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. That's Rodriguez.
Number 16. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball under 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Attack! Yellow, I don't need to. Yellow. Hey, 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The Chiefs had 4-9 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Here now a 3rd and 20.
It's now 3rd down.
15. Hey, 43. 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 43. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Broken tackle. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Another full incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's got him in, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Got a man, it's Rodriguez. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes again. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Stewart. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs will take the lead here, the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Texans 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Good start. Field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Stroud to throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 42-yard line.
Second down and 3. And Stroud now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And the Texans first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The throwing again is Stroud. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here is 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third and 4.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 37. And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome into...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Amari Lassiter on the cover.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. That's Rodriguez. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
2nd and 2 at the Texans' 42-yard line.
Come back. Yellow.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll go out of bounds downs in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Thompson between the tackles. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now.
He was brought down by Miles Murphy. A loss of 5. It's fourth down.
Attack, attack. I rip with. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, rip with. What's that?
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rodriguez. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Mahomes going to change things up.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. 15. Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Hand off to Thompson. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Mahomes going to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Yellow, yellow.
An audible here to get a new look.
Kill, turn up. Attack. Yellow. Attack. 15.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They give it here to Thompson. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Argawad, 80. Come back. Hey, 57 colors. Hey, 15. Easy.
Here's Mahomes to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
15. 15. I don't need to. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Caught on the slant. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my...
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
43. I don't need to.
Mahomes now to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So Stroud and the Texans
down by 12. 2:12 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Stroud.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
Here's 2nd down. Stroud out of the gun here. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8 as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar Here's third down. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his man. That's down. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Stroud to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And this one is incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud. Got his man, Dell.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the save. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Now Stroud.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
They go with Thompson again. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They run it here with Thompson. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium.